Hello, ma'am. Can I go out for a few minutes? So I need to stay in my room. Somebody's gonna get me from here? Okay. Alright, thank you. Bye bye. You heard it probably, not the other side. Somebody's gonna come over and get me. I'm not allowed to leave my room. Yes, I'm not allowed to leave my room and allowed to go out only for 20 minutes twice per day. Hi, welcome to Travel on a Budget. My name is Igor, I'm Ukrainian-born Canadian citizen. Please subscribe today and comment and subscribe to learn about my experiences about the traveling from Panama back to Canada, about the border crossing, about everything else. And we'll walk around the place and I'll show you what it is here, how it looks like. Thank you, like it, share it, enjoy it. I will start my story from the beginning. I arrived at International Airport in Panama City and went directly to the testing facility. No people, nothing there, nobody. Follow the signs. And lady told me, where are you flying to? I says, flying to Canada. She says, sorry, I might not be able to help you here. Please check with the Copa Airlines. They will tell you where you can get your testing. That was a surprise for me because I was told before everything could be done at the airport. So I went upstairs to Copa Airlines. Took me a while, conversation between people, explained what I want to do, show my flight and everything else. They say yes. Unfortunately, you cannot fly today because the test takes 24 hours to complete. And it's not here. You have to go to the city, take a taxi or a bus, whatever transportation you can. And this is it. But there is a different option. There is a fast service test, costs a little more, but it could be done in 6 hours. But I look at my clock, it was 1 p.m., 6 hours would be 7 p.m. And the flight is at 6. So I said, please book me another flight for tomorrow. They checked in their computer, they say there is no flight for tomorrow, there is only flight for Sunday. Flight for tomorrow goes to Montreal. And I had to make a decision what to do now. To go and try COVID test, maybe they're gonna make it today, and maybe I won't have any seats for Sunday. I decided to rebook my flight for Sunday. The guy tried hard, finally he said, yes, okay, you approved, but you have to still call Air Canada to approve you from their end. Well, since I did everything for Sunday, I have time to go back to the hotel or have to do my COVID test, PCR test. I took a taxi to Crown Plaza Hotel nearby and went to the testing facility there, asked the lady how long does it take to get a test. And she told me it will take only 2, sometimes 3 hours. Not 6 hours, 2-3 hours. So I'm probably still be able to make for my plane today. But here, I already rebooked it for a different day. Maybe they're gonna sell this ticket and there's no planes, no seats on the plane. But I decided to do my test anyways today. I went, did my test, paid for the test, $120 US. And 2 hours later, she sent me an email. With the email, I came back and she gave me a paper printout. Went back to the airport, trying to explain to the next shift what I went through this afternoon. It was already a different shift, and they could not believe me. They say, yeah, your ticket is for 16, not for today. Whenever I told them, they did not believe me. And I had to go and call Air Canada, explain everything to them, ask them, please, can you please book me a ticket for today? I'm at the airport. And they helped me out. Thanks Air Canada. They helped me out with that. So I came back to the counter. Everything was set up. I was back, checked in. Everything was fine. I was on the airplane. Happy, happy, happy. Here I want to just tell you about my short walk here to outside. I took the elevator, was waiting for somebody to show up. Finally the phone rang and I was told I'm okay to go out by myself and meet somebody downstairs. And here I am. You'll see me walking downstairs, but I'll continue with my story. Upon arrival in Canada, I filled out a lot of paperwork. With COVID, with customs, with everything else. But also was another requirement for ArriveCan application. I had no internet there, so I had to wait until I arrived in Canada. Arrived in Canada, thanks God, everything's fine. It's almost 1 a.m. in the morning, and everybody's rushing. It's the last plane, everybody's pushing people around. Go, 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 we close this door, we close that door. That's beside the point. I did all my paperwork. I completed extra sheet of paperwork because that ArriveCan did not want to take my application somehow. Some was mistake. I went through it 3 times. Asked the lady who worked at the customs, and she says, I have no idea, sometimes it does that. So I got my paperwork back up, gave it to the people, and they let me out. They let me out, but there was another test waiting for me. Another PCR test in Canada. Another forms to fill out. Another thing to do. More forms. When I was out completely from the airport, it took over an hour. But then I'm happy to see my hotel. When I arrived to my hotel with a taxi, for a 5-minute ride I paid $20. To my surprise, it's okay. And here I arrived, it says, I have a reservation, my name is so-and-so. And the gentleman at the counter was quite upset with me, and I wasn't sure. Do I look something different? What did they do wrong? He says, you booked a wrong room, how could you? I said, sorry sir, I didn't know. I looked for the best rate, and this is government approved facility, and I went through that website. You couldn't do that, it's for international travel, it's different rate. And I said, what's the difference? I came here, I booked the room for $125 per night, and he offered me a room for $300 with change per night, which cost me almost $1,100 with taxes. Did I have any choice? No, I didn't. So I had to accept the bullet, $1,100. And I said, okay, I'll take it, give him my credit card. But I was yelled at, and I didn't know why. I was surprised, guys. And instead of helping me out, I was fighting back, says, listen, your company is listed as this, but this is for local this and that. And I said, listen, I was trying to save a buck. I'm not here for luxury. I'm trying to do and follow the rules here. This is it, complying. But beside the point, I was in my room by 3 a.m. and he gave me my dinner with me in a bag. And this is a little story here. But not the end of the story. I came back and I was shocked and surprised and started thinking, why? People who travel inside of Canada just pay $129, $125, it's a weekend rate, yes, I know. And me, I have to pay $340 per night because I came from outside Canada, even I'm a Canadian citizen. Why? Why doesn't make a big difference? And he told me, actually, he was supposed to charge you $2,000, not you getting a good deal for $1,100 here. I said, really? I'm getting a good deal. The government told them to charge $2,000 for 3-day stay for the room, which not worth that much money, because the other rooms and its price $100 per night. It's not super luxury, and you're trapped in your room, not allowed to go anywhere except twice outside per day if the weather is good. And You're paying for a jail cell, staying in your room, $300 something per night, and even if you get your test, you're still not getting your money back. You still have to pay for 3 days. I paid up front. I don't think it's right. Something wrong with this country, guys. I'm not sure where this world's going to. Why? Who made those regulations? On what grounds? To make so much stress for people who are right outside Canada? For Canadian citizens? I know I wasn't born here, but I've been living here 31 years. And I'm sorry. Is it time to run? I used to live in Soviet Union. Is that country still exist? No. Should I be afraid that Canada's gonna be collapsing as well as the other old country, Soviet Union? Maybe it's gonna be little pieces and parts of Canada soon, because we're going the same path. Sorry, I'm not trying to do any politics here, but too much regulations, not enough freedom. Not enough freedom of moves, of speech, of anything. I don't know. There are many people sitting in this building, in jail like me. I just met a nice lady from Winnipeg. I wouldn't tell her name. She was here. And she was paying similar money, but she was coming from Florida. And was she happy with this? No. You see, there is a swimming pool inside. Can we use it? No. The water is clear, everything's fine, probably gym facilities. Can I use it? No. Even I tested negative for my PCR test, probably I'm negative for my next test, I'm still a prisoner here. Am I a free man? I'm in jail. If I won't comply, I was told that I'm gonna get criminal record and I'm gonna be in jail. Or pay a big fine and I'm gonna have a criminal record. Do I want this? I don't know. Should I look for a different country to retire? I don't know. Maybe it's time. Look at this lady. She is trapped in her room like me. I don't know. Any answers? I have no idea. No idea. And I hoped I lived in the best country in the world, as Canada is rated. Do I feel like living in the best freedom country? No, no, and no. I came 31 years ago to a different country, which I fall in love with, and I never wanted to leave. Now, after a while, I'm not sure what to do. Not sure. $340 I could live in Panama for 1 month. Here I have to spend in 1 day. Yes, it's not as luxury, but I can live there. It's nice and warm, different climate. But why Canada becomes this? Look, another airplane comes with another load of prisoners that paying high buck to stay in this room. It's a nice room, can't go be wrong. It's not bad room here. But why? Why do we have to pay so much money to stay in jail with negative PCR test and everything else? Well, please join me, share it, speak up. All the best, guys. Thank you very much for everything. Thank you for joining. Please comment and share this video. I really appreciate that. I want to hear your opinion, because I just feel I'm alone here. Maybe I'm not. All the best. Gracias. Thank you. Дякую.